Do not hire a martial arts marketing agency unless you're willing to do these three things. Let's dive into it. Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Dave Mulcahy with Pack the Mats, and we are bringing you weekly tips to help you grow your martial arts academy. So click the link below to subscribe and give us a like if you're liking the content. This week, we're going to be talking about what not to do if you're hiring a martial arts marketing agency. Every week, I talk to multiple martial arts schools who have worked with other agencies in the past and have had a difficult time for whatever reason. And so what I want to talk about are three of the things that I see happening the most that will cause your campaigns and your relationship with your marketing agency to not work. So number one, do not hire a martial arts marketing agency unless you're willing to supply them with good images and videos. Many businesses out there want their ads to just go live and to immediately take off and to stay that way forever. And that's just really not how advertising works. So unfortunately, with the algorithm updates inside of Meta and Facebook, you got to be constantly delivering new images, new videos, new concepts in order to keep your account operating at a high level. Occasionally, you'll find a winner that will run for maybe a few months at a time, but it's always going to dry up at some point. But having a folder where the creative team is able to go in and pull new images, new concepts, constantly be testing, that is the way to find the next winner so that when your account slows down, we've got one ready to go to pop in so that your account continues to operate at a good level. Without those images, your account is not going to sustain a steady level of lead generation, appointment bookings, and show rates. So this isn't as difficult as you might think it is. Just taking your phone out, maybe giving it to one of your assistant instructors, having them take pictures in class, recording quick videos, even if they're 10 seconds long, will have a really big impact on the success of your ad campaign. If you're looking for tips to improve the images or just need some ideas on what type of images to take, go back to the video that we just shot a week or two ago that talks about the 5 images that you should take right away in order to improve your ads. I'll include a link below in the description as well. Number 2, do not hire a martial arts marketing agency unless you're willing to show up on the check-in calls and give them feedback. A good marketing agency is going to have regularly scheduled check-in calls with you. We like to do them about every 2 weeks. Some of our clients prefer monthly. But if you're not showing up to those meetings, you're not giving the vital feedback that the agency needs in order to improve your results. On that call, the agency should be telling you what they're seeing, what they need, and getting feedback from you on what you're seeing. What are you hearing from the leads? Are they coming from too far away? So we need to tighten the radius. Are you getting too many people in the door who can't afford your program? That's important feedback because your ads might be delivering to a pocket of people who are opting in, and Facebook thinks they're good for you, but they can't afford it. So you need to adjust your ads in order to reach a different population inside of your area. Are you getting people that are either too young or maybe they just don't understand? Maybe you're advertising for adults and adult jiu-jitsu and they're thinking it's for fitness and it's just not a right connection. There's something disconnected in the ads. And if you don't give that feedback back to the agency, they can't improve your campaigns. And on your end, you should expect your agency to be able to update those ads pretty quickly. Within a day or two, your ad should be updated based on the feedback that you're providing back. All right, and tip number 3, do not hire a martial arts marketing agency unless you're willing to spend at least $20 a day on your advertising spend. The way most martial arts marketing agencies work is they're going to charge you a flat retainer, so you pay them a flat amount, and then you pay ad spend in order to go out and reach your target audience. If you're not giving them enough money to be able to reach enough people in order to test and get feedback, you're really kind of shooting yourself in the foot. You're already paying them a flat amount. So make sure that you give them the resources they need in order to get you the results that you want. That ad spend should be used for testing, finding winners, and then scaling those winners until they fatigue, and then they're testing new images and new videos so they can find the next winner. So it's a constant cycle. Remember, on these platforms, you're competing not just with other martial arts schools in your area, you're competing with swimming and dance and gymnastics and soccer and all these other activities who are also advertising. So if somebody's spending a significant amount more than you, they are going to get preferential treatment inside of the platform. So if you only have $10 a day to spend, you're likely not going to reach enough people to make an impact and to grow your academy the way that you want to. So give them the extra ad spend. You shouldn't have to pay the agency any more than the retainer, but the additional ad spend is going to help you get the results that you want. I get asked daily, how much should a martial arts academy spend on their Facebook ads? And the answer varies. We like to have enough budget in order to find how much your cost per showed appointment is. Once you figure out that cost per showed appointment, it becomes really easy to figure out, okay, if it's $50 for a cost per showed appointment, you're spending $500 a month, you should be getting 10 people walking through the door. If you're spending $1,000, you should be getting 20 people walking through the door. So a $20 to $50 a day ad budget is typically a good place to start for testing. As you go over that $50 a day mark, you need to make sure you have enough variation in your ads in order to not be beating the people in your area over the head with the same ad over and over again. That's how your ads will fatigue much faster. So make sure you have a good variation of ads, a good variation of programs. If you have that high ad spend, you need to be varying it up in order to make sure that your ads are effective and you're not going to see your cost per lead and your cost per showed appointment skyrocket because fatigue sets in faster. Think about it. If your cost to reach 1,000 people is about $10, maybe it's $20 in that $10 to $20 range. As you spend more, you're reaching just the same people over and over and over again. So if they're seeing at $50 per day and $10 costs to reach 1,000 people, you're going to be getting about 5,000 impressions every single day. If you only have 50,000 people in your area and Facebook isn't going to reach all 50,000 people because not everybody's on Facebook, you're going to be hitting the same people over and over and over again. So just keep that in mind as you increase your ad spend. But the biggest trap is underspending. Clients that are only going to spend $10 per day because you're not giving Meta enough ad spend in order to effectively test your ads and get you a really good cost per lead in order to grow your academy. So increasing your ad spend will give you a better chance of reaching the results that you're looking for. All right, so that's it. 3 things to keep in mind when you're hiring a martial arts marketing agency to make sure that you're giving them what they need in order to get you those results. If you need help growing your academy and you want a full enrollment system put into your business where you get lead generation, search engine optimization, website, a human team to be able to call and follow up with every single one of your leads, book your appointments, and confirm your appointments, then we'd love to talk with you here at Pack the Mats. Till then, we'll see you on the next one.
Swoop.